Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed that wonderful introduction of me and my Swamp Queen transformation. This will be my entry video for the NYX Awards 2018 and I'm so excited. I had so much fun creating this video for you guys. Lots of different props and things going on. And trust me guys, it was not easy to do this, but nonetheless, it was definitely worth it. So let's get right onto this video. Okay, so starting off, first things first, you want to hydrate your face because we're the Swamp Queen and we can't be having no dry skin. You know what I'm saying? We're not no crocodile, we are the Swamp Queen. Next, I'm going to move on to foundation and I'm just going to go ahead and draw a little heart on my forehead because why not? And then I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. Next, we're going to conceal. Please don't pay attention to my eyebrows because that part is definitely not necessary and you'll see later on in the video why. So go ahead and just skip that part. So right here, I'm just blending everything out and then I'm going to go ahead and set that concealer, girl. And actually, while you're at it, just go ahead and just set everything. Just set it all, girl. Set it all. Moving right onto the eye look, I'm going to be using this nice bright yellow for a transition shade. The more vibrant, the better because it just really looks really good with all the greens and the blues that I'm going to be adding. Then you want to go ahead and add some orange while you're at that. You do want to make sure that you're switching your brushes with these so you can go back and forth to make sure you're blending. That way you don't bring the orange too high and it's not all the way to your brow bone. You know what I mean? So you're just going to be seeing me switch out my brushes and that's okay. So I literally have like different brushes for all these colors. Then I'm going to go in and add like a nice fudge chocolate brown and add that right into the crease. This is going to kind of create the illusion of your sockets being a little bit more deep and a nice transition into the orange, which is perfect for this look that we're going to go for. And of course you'll see me going back into the orange one and blending it out and then to the yellow, vice versa, and then you're just going to blend it out until you're happy. And you know, no shame in your game, girl, just blend it out. When in doubt, blend it out. Next is my favorite part, which is cutting the crease. I love doing this. I feel like these kind of eye looks just make your eyes look bigger and more just gorgeous. I love cut creases. They're wonderful to do. So with this, I'm just using a concealer and just an angled brush for this. You can use a flat brush or any kind of brush that you feel comfortable with. I'm just used to working with this kind of brush. Then I'm going to go ahead and set that with a white eyeshadow. Once I set that with a white eyeshadow, then we're going to move on to the fun stuff, which is the green. So right here, I'm using a light green, and then I'm going to go in with a darker green, and we're going to kind of fade it out. So we start off with the greens, and the next color in the rainbow is blue. So why not deepen that up with some blue after we add light green, dark green, and then we're adding the blue. And I'm doing this on both outer corners of the eye and we're leaving the center nice and bright. This is called a halo cut crease, by the way, for those of you that don't know. These looks are gorgeous. One of my favorite types of looks to do. Next, I'm going to pop a highlight of like an iridescent green. I know it's really hard to tell on camera, but in person it's just so gorgeous, you guys. So I'm adding this right into the center just to make those lids pop and create the illusion of your eyelids more rounded. After that, we're going to add some black onto both outer corners of the eyes, or I should say inner and outer corner of the eyes. And this is just to give more definition and more depth into the eye look. We want smoky, grungy, sultry type of look going on because you are the Swamp Queen and you gotta slay either way. To really make that crease pop, I'm going to go ahead and take a pencil brush, which is a tiny bit of black eyeshadow, and I'm going to just go ahead and outline that area. You want to be super careful that you don't go any lower or too high into this, so you know, patience is key. Then I'm going to take a big fluffy brush or shader brush, whatever you have, and just go ahead and blend that out, girl. Once we are done with that, we're going to do the same thing we did to the top lid on our bottom lower lash line. So I'm literally taking the same colors, same pattern, etc, same thing, and we're going to smoke out the bottom lash line because it's just as important as smoking and blending the top. Then I'm going to go ahead and take some lash glue and we're literally going to stick chunky glitter on her eyelids, and this chunky glitter was like Swamp Queen all over it. And can you guys tell the difference? Like, it's so crazy. I love this glitter. It's gorgeous. So you want to go ahead and repeat that to the other eye. And of course, once we're done with that, we're going to move on to lashes. So for these, I just used some regular lashes. I didn't want to go too dramatic with it, but I did want to do dramatic bottom lashes because, you know, I'm extra, you're extra. Well, if you're extra, then, you know, we all extra together. You know what I mean? And these lower lashes are everything. Literally. Like, look at them. Aren't they so pretty? Okay, that's enough of that. Now I'm going to fill in my waterline with just a black eyeshadow. That's just what I love to personally fill my waterline with. You do you, girl. You do you. Next, we're going to move on to contour. And I'm going to take like a swampy green eyeshadow. Well, I call it swampy because it just goes with this theme. But, you know, just get like a dark green and start contouring where you normally would, which is along your cheekbones and temples and all that stuff. Then I go in with a black because I felt like it wasn't grungy enough. I wanted just more depth. Now for the nose contour, I didn't want to use the black and the dark green, so I went in with a medium green because I still wanted it to be tasteful and not too monsterish, if you guys know what I mean. Like, still glamorous, you know, still glamorous. I'm just contouring the temples and forehead area, and on my next clip you will see me with a new set of brows, girl, okay? And I didn't get to record it because I had to charge my battery. I'm so sorry, guys, but all I did was stick some lash glue onto that, add some gold glitter for highlight on the top of my cheekbones. Next, I'm going to go ahead and carve out my jawline. Here you'll see me taking a really fine brush and just really carving that out nice and sharp. Then you will see me switch over to a nice dense brush and just lather and bathe in that black paint, and then you'll see me blend it out with a sponge because I don't want it to be so opaque. When I think of a swamp, I think of like cloudy, gross water. You know, like you may be able to see like an inch under it, or maybe not. I don't know where I'm going with this, but that's just kind of the vision that I had. So you will see me paint the black all the way down my collarbone onto my arms and all of that, and then I will move on to a nice green or swampy green. I'm sorry if I'm saying swampy too many times, but it's just really what it is. And I'm gonna go ahead and just blend that out with a sponge as well. And I want to go ahead that I make sure that the colors just mix well together. And yeah, go ahead and start adding on some highlight, which is my favorite part. I'm using the same green iridescent highlight that I used on my eyes, and you know, you can never have too much highlight, or can you? No, you can't. So go ahead and just douse yourself in that, and then once we're done with that, we're going to move on to lips. And I'm using this really pretty shade of green or whatever, and it's so nice. I feel like it goes perfectly with this swamp look, and I'm so excited because it's just perfect. It's just perfect. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then once we're done with that, I'm going to go ahead and outline my lips with a bluish black pencil. And that's it, you guys. That completes this whole look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys can be as excited as I am to enter this NYX Awards 2018, and I hope that I make it to the top 30. I'm so excited. Like, you guys, I've been wanting this for so long, like you guys don't even know. But hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I love you guys, and I will see you guys on my next video.